Hey guys, congrats on making it through last week's tundra. I hope you guys were safe, stayed warm, and had enough food stocked in your pantry. I'm your host, Marisa, and let's kick off this week's episode of The Scoop. Today we have Matthew and Gabby, so kick back, relax, and let's find out what's happening in pop culture today. In case you didn't hear, a new Britney Spears documentary just came out recently, and it's turned our world upside down. This eye-opening film takes you through her life as a kid on the Mickey Mouse Club, to her years as teen pop sensation, then to a mother struggling with mental illness, and finally concludes with the Free Britney movement opposing her father's conservatorship. It's honestly hard to watch at times, just seeing the way she was treated and objectified from such a young age, but in doing so really offers a unique perspective into what led up to her infamous mental breakdown and how we can help her finally live the life she's been denied. The film talks a lot about the paparazzi's influence on both her reputation and mental state. It's interesting because we're now in an age of social media where the public doesn't have to rely on gossip magazines because celebrities now have the power to post and share what they want their fans to see. For example, just recently, a fan posted on Khloe Kardashian's Instagram asking if she would let Kylie be friends with Jordan Woods, her former BFF who was involved in a cheating scandal with Khloe's boyfriend, Tristan Thompson. Long story short, Khloe responded to the fan with a full-on novel about how she doesn't control her sister's friends and concluded with some choice words directed towards the fan. Other news that dropped on Instagram is from our very own Nashville resident, Miss Taylor Swift. My fellow Swifties, you've probably already heard, but in case you haven't, Taylor just announced that she's re-recording her first 5 studio albums. This comes after the huge drama with Scott Borchetta and Scooter Braun owning the masters from these 5 albums. But by re-recording her songs, Taylor's taking back ownership of her music, and it's really exciting to see and listen to. The first song to be released was Love Story, and you can go check that out now wherever you get your music. Well, I could talk about Taylor Swift literally all day. I'm sure you're anxiously waiting to see what Matthew has in store for us to feast our eyes on today. Let's send it over to the kitchen.
Today we are making a really, really easy breakfast wrap that was trending on TikTok. All you'll need is your favorite breakfast ingredients, so eggs or bacon or cheese or whatever you want, and a tortilla. You'll take your tortilla and cut just from one side of the tortilla all the way to the middle, and then just leave it like that and put it right down on your pan and start it toasting. Then I'll take my bacon and I'll just position my bacon just like this onto 1/4 of this tortilla. Then I folded over that 1/4 on top of my bacon and I added my eggs right below it. Finally, I put down my favorite cheese and then we're finished and I can wrap it all up. And there you have it. It is the super simple breakfast quesadilla wrap, whatever you want to call it, and super tasty.
Matthew, I will definitely have to start substituting my normal avocado toast with that breakfast wrap going forward. Seriously, looks amazing. But while I plan out my breakfast this week, let's take it to Gabby with the latest on the Nintendo Direct.
In gaming news today, there was a Nintendo Direct on the 17th, and we have the details. Nintendo Directs are a semi-annual presentation of what Nintendo is planning, and this is the first one in over a year. So it had a lot of information. The biggest news from this is the announcement of Splatoon 3 for 2022, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword getting an HD remaster and a Switch port, and Mario Golf Super Rush, the newest installment in the series since 2003. The new Super Smash Bros. DLC characters announced were Pyrrha and Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles, and some popular games from 2020, like The Outer Wilds and Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, are being given Switch ports as well. We'll let you know if anything new comes out about these.
Okay, Gabby, tell me what you think. And this goes out to all our listeners as well. Mario Kart is the greatest game of our generation. I said what I said, and I stand by it. But while you debate that among yourselves, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today on this week's episode of The Scoop. Go outside, text a friend, pet a dog, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.